Hello everyone and welcome to another mod spotlight for Minecraft. Yep, there was a hesitation, you all knew it. Right, so you join me again in the NPC village, where we will be testing out a brand new mod, which goes by the name of, I don't know what it's called, I think it's armor, motion armor, something like that. And basically it adds loads of new items into the game. I'm just going to turn my render distance down a little bit. And then, so basically it adds loads of new armor sets, including banana! Yeah, that may have hurt your ears slightly. So this includes the helicopter hat, the scuba helmet, the spring boot, ice skates, mountain boots, heelys, flippers, jetpack, glider, parachute, life vest, and the grappling hook. Now all of these have quite a simple crafting recipe. Some are more difficult than others, but I'm basically just going to show you what these magical items will do. Now, grappling hooks, they're fairly easy to craft, not that taxing, and basically what they allow you to do, you can't actually stack them. I just spawned them. Oh, you can stack them. Well, what do you know? Well, basically, they have durability, so it's like, so let me just show you what they do. Now, what you would expect is for me to go underneath this, throw up a grappling hook, and maybe like a line will descend that I can go up. It's actually much cooler than that. And let me just show you. You throw it, and then it's basically teleporting or blinking. And this allows you to get from one place to another. Ooh, this allows you to get from one place to another very quickly if you're skilled or lucky, which I am neither of those. But now, basically, what happens is, it acts sort of like you're throwing it. So you can't just, like, for example, I would want to go to this roof. You can't just highlight over the area and then throw it, because the grappling hook would land where you teleport to, so if you see what I mean. So, like there, as you just saw. But if you angle it slightly up, you will usually be able to get on the roof. I can't seem to be doing it because I'm an idiot. So that's a grappling hook, which is very awesome. And there's another one which goes very well with grappling hook, which is spring boots. Now, spring boots, oh no, it's not spring boots, it's mountain boots, but I'll show you both of them. Now, spring boots, they will, as people expect, will add an extra bounce to your jump, but they're a little bit buggy. They're a bit like, almost like jet boots, because you have to hold it to go as high as you possibly can. Give it a quick tap, jump about 1.5 blocks, hold it a bit longer, 2 blocks, hold it full extent, and you can jump, I think, about 2 blocks high. I think that's about it. And then there's also the mountain boots, which are very cool, and I would recommend you use the grappling hook and the mountain boots. Sorry, grappling hook and the mountain boots are the same one. Because even, like, for example, even if you miss, you can always, yeah, because grappling, the mountain boots act like every surface is a ladder, so you can climb up every surface, potentially. So that's pretty cool. And then, yeah, but unfortunately, they are a bit weird, as in it's very difficult to get through doors. But here is also the helicopter helmet. In the helicopter helmet, if you equip it, will allow you to fly, and as you can see, it's basically just a leather helmet, but with a little propeller on top. And so then you hold down space, and you can fly to the highest heights. And now, yeah, you will drop down. Now, there is a test which I need to perform. So, if you go up really high and then fall down, you won't take full damage, which is brilliant. But I think there is a certain height, like if you go to cloud level, I think you will take falling damage. Let me just check that. Whee! I think there is a certain height which you can... Oh, well, what do you know? You can't take full damage while you have this. Well, that's cool. I won't show the crafting recipes, but there's a link in the description which shows you all of the crafting recipes. They're fairly simple. Heelys, I don't quite know how to use them. And here's brings me on to another thing. You have to use a special button, which is F, to use this item. Now, I don't know what happens, but I think this like makes you sprint like faster or something. It isn't like a rolling thing like with ice. I think it just makes you go faster. It's not really that much worth it. I wouldn't really recommend getting it because I mean it costs an ender pearl and stuff, so it's not really worth it. But then you have the ice skates, and I think I'm going to fast forward to where there's some ice, which I can go skating around, so I can show you it. So basically what these ice boots do is they allow you just to move much faster on ice. I think that's meant to be the thing, but I think it does make ice a bit slipperier, or more slippery. Yep, so that was ice boots. So now it brings me on to a new type. Well, no, actually I still need to show you the scuba helmet. Now I'm going to really quickly just change my game mode. I can do this in the well. But basically what the scuba helmet does is it allows you to have infinite air, which is very cool. So if you watch my air meter, it won't go down at all. And in fact, this brings me on to another one, which is the life vest. And what this basically does is this will force you to surface. And so it's basically so that you don't have to keep on holding space if you want to tread water. Oop. Yeah, there are a few bugs with this, like you can blink into walls, but basically it's really useful for getting around. I mean, the grappling hook, and there's also the flippers, which will allow you to move quite fast in water. I can't really show you it, but I can give you a bit of an idea. You can move. Well, I don't know if you noticed, but you can actually move a lot faster than you can in without flippers. You're gonna have to check this mod out for yourself, guys. Now we come on to the chest pieces, which are really, really awesome, honestly. Oops. Alright, so basically, what this is it's a jetpack. A jetpack, yes. And what this will allow you to do is it's like the helicopter hats, only you can go much, much higher, and it's much faster too. So now you can see all the world, you can go really high, and then fall from a really high height. So it's very cool. I like it a lot. Reminds me somewhat of the jetpack from Tekkit, but there you go. Now this is the glider. Now, this glider is very cool because what happened? Oops, my fault. I forgot to press F. Let me just get the spring boots. Now, basically, what this allows you to do is this will allow you to glide by pressing F. So let me just. It's best if I get up. Hold on. Ugh. This is very difficult for me. Basically, well, fine, I can do it from here. Basically, what happens is if you jump and then hold F, you will glide. And you can. And here's another thing, which brings me on to another thing. If you hold the space while you have spring boots, and then hold F as well, you can use it. For example, if you're in like a plains biome or a desert biome, you can get around places pretty easily, which is very cool. As you can see, I'm just gliding over the village and the surrounding areas. So that is the glider. And then there's also the parachute. And I'm right now going to use the grappling hook to get up here. And what the parachute will basically do is... Oh, hang on. I think it's best if I do it in creative mode. If I go up really, really high, and then what I'll have to do... Now, this is on the lock key. I don't know if you know what that meant, but basically, if you fall, you just have to press F, and you'll fall slower, because the parachute is working. So, I don't know if you noticed, but I fell considerably slower. Like I said, all you have to do is hold F, and then your fall will be broken. And so now this will bring me onto the final item in question, which is the banana. And so basically, the banana will heal, I think, well, if I just run around a little bit, I think it'll, restore, I think, about, 2.5 hunger. So I think it's about the same as, I don't know what, I think it's about the same as maybe, oh god, what's a food? I think it might be the same, I think it's about restores as much cake, as much, hunger as a single slice of cake, I think, which is very, very awesome. And so now, this brings me on to the final thing, or the final part of this video. And now, you might be asking me, Elish, why is it that you have an enchantment table in your hand? Well, that's because you can enchant your armor, or your, jetpacks, or your gliders, or your boots, or what have you. You can't enchant the banana though, which is a shame, honestly. But right now I'm just gonna give myself some XP. About 6 is good enough. And then I'm going to enchant my jetpack. And so now I have blast protection. I have a blast protection jetpack, which allows me to go to the highest heights and survive any creeper explosion that may be up there. So, sky creepers. I can survive sky creepers, basically. So this will be, I don't know if this is on multiplayer, but if you have LAN or if you have your friends round, it's really fun. If you download a good map, like a city map, you can use this to great effect. Crafting recipes will be on the forum page. But until then, farewell. God, they look awesome.